All right. Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to the first episode of Two Canadians, One Podcast. If you know what the reference is to, leave it in the comment section below. Um, my name's Lex Coop, and this is Taz Cook.
What's up, everyone? Yeah, the Two Canadians One Podcast is a wicked, catchy name. I hope it, I hope it,
I
catches, of
hope it
course.
flies. I hope
Oh my
it
God,
catches.
it's so nasty. If you do not know what we're referring to, you're a lucky bastard. And if you do know what we're referring to, then
You
you're,
feel bad.
I don't know.
It's not, dude. Okay, I want to talk about it. Okay, because that video is, I think it's a joke. Because it's ice cream. I'm 100% sure that it's ice cream.
Well, I hope to God for their sake. I mean, ah,
You don't want to imagine it anymore.
I think we should just stop talking about it because I have a kind of a soft stomach. But I
Oh,
mean,
I got a bad gag reflex too, but I'm not even like, this isn't gonna bother me. But all right, anyways.
So everyone out there, thanks for viewing this podcast. It's a first in a series, hopefully, and more to come, of course. Myself and Lex Coop came up with the idea that we should have a Two Canadians One Podcast idea, and just kind of get together and chat about some stuff that goes on throughout the week, and see where it goes, and hopefully it catches. So
Yes, I think it's a great idea, and I think I just want to let's hear all the people in the comments. Can you guys hear us? Say yes if you can hear us clearly. Waiting. Oh, we got a yes. I got a yes.
excellent.
Sweet. All
Of
right.
course, yeah.
No, continue. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, yeah, man, it's gonna be fun. Of course, if there is people in the comments that want us to talk about anything, just go ahead and leave a comment. We see the chat box and we can relate to your opinion. But it's pretty free flowing kind of podcast. We're not big YouTubers or anything, so we're good to go, man. Like I said, I don't see your podcast, Lex. I'm only on my screen, so I won't be able to see your chat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if I have any questions, I'll read them out.
All right, sounds good.
Vice versa. All right. Why don't we just start off with a topic that I originally thought of? Okay, I'm an Xbox player and you're a PlayStation player, and
Correct.
we should. Why don't we just talk about why?
All right.
You want to go first?
All right, so this is probably going to be a heated debate.
But that's the
Um,
whole point. It gets like conversations brewing in the comment section and the people that are watching.
that's true, man. That's true. There's a lot of fanboys for the Xbox, and also there's a lot of fanboys for the PS3, of course.
Definitely.
The the reason why it comes down for me choosing the PS3 is because of two things. Okay, one, there's not too much of Ring of Death, which means your Xbox dies every 2 months. You guys purchase a new one. Um,
Yeah, but that doesn't happen anymore. That happened with the old one.
Sure, sure. Okay, and two is that this is a big one for me is that you can play online for free. I don't see the purpose of paying to play online for free. That's it. That. I mean, the graphics to me are kind of the same.
They are because the games are made to be the same.
Right.
Um, the reason I play on Xbox is because of the controller. I originally started playing with a Nintendo 64 controller, and the Xbox was closer to the Nintendo 64 than the PlayStation controller was.
That's a good point, actually.
I like the controller. I like it bigger. I don't feel like I'm too compact. So that's one of my main reasons. And then I switched over to Xbox One because of Halo 2. That game like just sold me right away.
Really. See, that's me. That's where I kind of veer off in the other direction. I can understand about the Nintendo 64 controller, which were badass, by the way. But
Hmm
the whole Halo series, I can't really get to like it. I've tried it at a buddy's house like 4 or 5 times, and I don't know. It's not me. I can't jump up in the air and shoot 100 bullets, and I don't know. The whole situation kind of was
It
screwed up in my mind.
it was a great. I got hooked on Halo 2. That's where I started. Um, what was the other thing? Oh, and from my understanding, I don't know the details of it, and I wish I could bring up the details. But from my understanding, the whole networking system uh, for Xbox versus PlayStation. I've even heard like uh, Only Use Me Blade say that the networking is better on Xbox, and he started out doing PlayStation. He was a huge PlayStation guy, and he says that there's less issues, but you're paying for that. That's why you're paying this $70 a year for this Xbox Live is because they spend more time networking. I find that PlayStation's more like a computer,
Definitely.
and Xbox is more like a network. It's kind of
No,
like
I agree. I agree. You do definitely get paid, you get what you pay for. The services for the Xbox. I even like the whole layout of an Xbox better. I mean, you open up your main screen's a lot cooler. You get to create like
it's
an
more
like an
user
actual
friendly.
guy.
It's more user friendly too, I think.
Yeah, and you can also like create like your own avatar, dude. You have just the whole user-friendly data, like the whole database of it. I think is a lot better. PS3, it's kind of what you see is what you get. There's a whole bunch of connection issue problems all the time. But you guys, like you said, you're paying for what you get. You have dedicated servers and whatnot, so it's pretty neat. But I have one guy just saying that the
Uh,
Rayman90 says one thing is that the PS3 players are better.
what? That's such
I,
bullshit. More if you go to the MLG events, I would bet money that there's more Xbox players than PlayStation players. Okay,
oh, yeah, okay, all right.
that's I can't really say for sure, but that's just kind of like uh that's just my opinion and from what I've kind of heard. But what was the other thing I wanted to say? Fuck it, can't remember.
Well, what it comes down to is this, okay? In my opinion, I think that the leaderboard for how who's good and who's not on consoles wise, it goes. Just this is what I hear from the community. It goes PS3, Xbox 360, and then for whatever reason, the PC gods think that they just own everything, like they're the
Yeah, they
biggest gamers of all time. It's just
if they say if you're not a PC gamer, you're nothing. Not everybody. I've got some PC subscribers that watch my videos and they don't sit there and say you suck. They watch the videos and like them. But yeah, and I'm not against PS3. I had a PS3. I just sold it because I was broke. But
mhm.
yeah, and I didn't have many games actually for it, but
Right. And you always hear people saying like, excuse me, you always hear people on like Twitter or online saying, "Hey man, does anyone have an Xbox Live code that I can get real quick?" It's
yeah,
something that I don't want to be having to deal with
involved
every
with.
friggin' other month. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear you on that one. Um,
But uh, but yeah, that's where I draw the line between Xbox and PS3. The free online is a big, big, big thing for me.
And I understand that. I respect that. Obviously, Microsoft is just so money hungry that all they care about is money. That I wish that they could at least reduce the charge to
Hmm.
like half of it, and then but $70 for a subscription yearly isn't that bad. The only thing that's better than that is Netflix because it's $8 a month.
Yeah, that's like Netflix is crazy too. Netflix is another topic I want to speak about right quick. It's, I have the service of Netflix. Do you?
No, I just
Okay, well, I purchased Netflix and I have mixed emotions about it. I like it. I mean, it's a good thing to like say if you're tired or you're lazy as fuck and you want to just sit back and watch something right quick. You can go and find something like a movie that you like but kind of don't like at the same time. There's not really good movies on Netflix I don't find.
Well, from my understanding, you have to pay more money. I think it goes like up to $12 to get like the premium.
Oh, really? I didn't even think that existed. I didn't even know
I,
about that.
from my understanding, it's only available to the Americans.
Ah,
The
mm-hmm.
Canadians get screwed over on that.
Just like always.
Yeah.
But another
We're
system.
like the hand-me-downs, man.
Oh, fuck, we are, man. Of course. But another system that in ties with Netflix is if you rate, the more videos you rate, the better videos you'll get. And that actually works. My girlfriend, She Devil, she went online there probably 2 months ago and like rated, I think it was like 1,500 movies. And we got probably like Iron Man 2, all these new movies coming in on our stream now. So it's pretty cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so that's another way of getting better movies. I even seen that in a few forums actually. Another thing, right quick, is anyone watching this live stream here, do us a wicked favor by tweeting it out to any gamer friends that you guys have. Would be very much appreciated.
Oh, shit. I'm getting a phone call.
There you go. Our first caller.
Yeah. Welcome.
Hey, what's up? You're on live Twitch.
I just want to say you guys are excellent.
But anyways, like I was saying, you guys, I hope we're still coming through clear here. Movie Popcorn, what's up? Thanks for joining. RM90, thanks for joining, buddy. Like I said, tweet it out. Also, just let us know how we're sounding. If there's any feedback, let us know. And as Lex Coop is taking that phone call right quick, what do you think about the name? Tweet that to us and hashtag 2cans1pod. We have a lot of good ideas for this channel. We're going to be showcasing some people in the future. So, for example, if someone approaches us that wants to maybe join the conversation or be on an episode, we'll be more than happy to showcase you guys on Two Canadians and One Podcast. And Two Canadians, One Podcast. It just keeps sounding better and better every time I hear it. But sorry for coughing frequently. I have this chest cold that I cannot get rid of. But yeah. The Mag Woo, what's up, buddy? How do we sound? So what we're going to be trying to feature is different commentatings or different opinions each week on different stuff, and hopefully it's going to be on a Sunday at a standard time, so we kind of get a laid down stone time frame where we always go live at that specific time. It's good because Lex Coop and I are only an hour ahead of each other, so that's not going to be any situation. It shouldn't be a problem at all. And we're going to be sharing opinions on different stuff that happens throughout the week of our actual daily life. Just talk about some cool stuff.
All right, I'm back.
All right, welcome back.
Sorry about that, guys. My sister is like a week and a half overdue, so it was baby-related stuff.
Damn, she could go any minute then.
Yeah, literally. I think it might happen in the next couple of days. That's kind of the impression she just gave me. So
Well,
I'm gonna
hopefully
be
it
an
does.
uncle. That's weird.
It's not too bad, man. I'm an uncle. It's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's something. Just anything that happens in my life, uh, it doesn't hit me until it happens because there's so many situations where I've had where I've just got let down by like getting my hopes too high and then just people let you down, and it upsetted me enough that I had like a unconscious block on anything until it actually happens. And then I don't know. I'm usually pretty prepared for it. Nothing like it doesn't usually hit me where I'm shocked.
Right.
It just hits me at a slow pace, so slow that when it actually does happen, I'm just completely calm about it anyways. Um,
Well, that's like me when, say, if you're going away for a trip or something.
mhm. Same thing. Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't get excited. Yeah, I don't get excited until I know that I'm sitting on the plane going in that direction.
Yeah, because sometimes shit happens, and I just don't want. I hate getting let down. Movie Popcorn, which is one of my subscribers, says, I started with PS2, then I really wanted Halo, so that's why I got an Xbox 360. And on YouTube, more people were playing Xbox. Interesting. I
On
didn't.
YouTube, more people are playing Xbox. I hear you. Yeah. I guess they have, like, Xbox was pretty smart on purchasing Halo's franchise, or only allowing them to use Xbox, because I think they got a lot of people just because of that.
Oh, definitely. There's a lot of PlayStation and Xbox exclusives, like Gears of War is another huge one for Xbox.
Oh hell yeah! I've still want to play that game. Mind you, don't get me wrong, you guys. I'm definitely purchasing an Xbox here probably within 2 or 3 months, because it sets me back from a lot of people on YouTube, a lot of YouTube commentators, and like even in the community. They're like, "Hey man, you want to have a few friendly game? Yeah, sure. Oh, your PS3? Ah, shit, too bad." Type deal.
Shit
So
out of luck, son.
yeah, man. Like I've had a few, well, not big YouTubers, but James DLC. Yes, it's James. Yes, it's James. He's another YouTuber, friend of mine, that he wanted me to play on Xbox and I didn't have one, so kind of I missed out on that opportunity, if you
Yeah.
will.
How many subscribers does he have?
I think he's sitting at about 3,000 now.
That's not bad.
Yeah, no, I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want to play with subscribers or like people on YouTube just for the sake of making my channel bigger. I just think it's cool to be able to have that opportunity.
I thought that's why we were friends.
Well, that's yeah, yeah. Fuck that, man. We're just trying to, get some shine off each other.
No, I actually think you're a decent guy. You sent me a message a few times and replied to my videos and stuff, and then you know what the funny thing is? The part that like really got my attention was when you were like Canadians Unite. I was like, oh, he's Canadian.
Oh hell yeah.
Let me check his shit out. And then I was like, oh, sweet.
We have to. We have to stay together, like you said earlier in the podcast. We're always getting shit on.
Yeah, we're fucking hand-me-downs, man.
Always getting shit on like two cups and one girl.
Yeah. No, it's what? You fucked it up, dude.
One girl's 2 cups, or no?
Two girls, one cup.
That's what I said the first time.
You
I said
said
2 cups, one
two
girl.
cups, one girl.
What is it?
It's two girls, one cup.
Oh fuck. Sorry.
No,
I
no.
joke, I kid.
Uh-oh, one guy says two girls, one cup, question mark. You need to go watch that video. Oh, that's Molson. I know Molson.
Do not. Molson.
Do not.
Molson Canadian. I like that name. Don't go check that out, man.
Yeah, dude, I met this guy on Xbox Live, and he literally lives like 3 blocks from me.
That's creepy.
Yeah, man. Well, because if you're playing a highly played game, they set you up in as much as they can in your own area, right?
Yeah.
Where are you going?
Getting a Pepsi. Sorry. Um,
You don't need to
funny.
apologize. I'm just messing with you.
Someone sent me a message and be like, "Hey man, I live in PEI too." I was like, "That's cool, man." He's like, "Well, yeah, where do you live?" I'm like, "Are you serious?"
I'm
He's
not
like,
telling you my address.
"I'm like, are you serious?" He's like, "Yeah, man. Like, where do you live?" I'm like, "Charlottetown." He's like, "Oh shit, so do I." I'm like, okay.
Are you gonna start
Next
stalking?
next message. Yeah, next message. He's like, "Whereabouts?" I'm like, "Dude, man, I'm not telling you whereabouts." Like, good try though.
Yeah, that's a little creepy. The Molson guy I
hmm
played with for like a while before we actually like started. I don't know. He seemed like a nice guy, but that's the one you got to worry about, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want no stalkers. Someone knocking on my door being like, "Hey, Taz Cook, what's up, man? You do YouTube videos. I'm a subscriber." I'd be like, "Man, what the fuck? What
Oh,
are you doing here?"
what that fought like stalked you on PlayStation?
No, he's like another YouTuber. Like he does his own channel and stuff.
Oh, you met
Which
him like in real life?
no, like he does his own channel, and he added me on Skype. He got my Skype account,
How
added
did
me.
how did you get your Skype account? Because somebody else got my Skype account somehow, and I don't know how.
People forward them, man. So like I have a friend who is another Canadian gamer, and he gave it to him. Kind of pissed me off at first, but like it's not that big of a deal. Um, but he was like, "Hey, whereabouts in Canada do you live?" I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "Oh shit, me too." I'm like, "Oh, really cool, man. Like this is kind of awkward now." He's like, "Oh, I live in Charlottetown." I'm like, "Oh, fuck."
Yeah.
And now he'll like Skype me and he'll be like, "So you going to the Cavendish Music Festival?" I'm like, "No, dude. Like I'm not going. Like
I'm
I'm not
not
trying
gonna
to
come hang
place."
out with you because I don't want to get murdered in my sleep.
Well, yeah. I mean, well, he's 15 too, but nothing wrong with 15. I'm just saying it's just like it's kind of awkward. I mean, if I were to go hang out with a 15-year-old. No
Yeah,
offense to DP Assassin. He just joined the chat here. Shout out to DP Assassin. But yeah, man, I don't know.
yeah, I got no problems playing online with subs or some kids. You get them. They're everywhere. Just like we're everywhere. It's just I'm not gonna. It'd be weird if I went and hung out with like a 15-year-old, like you said. It'd be just a little weird because I'm like 30.
Yeah.
I know I don't look 30, but whatever. It is what it is. Another topic I wanted to talk about
Uh,
is Battlefield 3 versus Modern Warfare 3.
oh my God. You
I
should talk
love these
about
heated
this.
conversations because it gets people like going. It makes them want to actually type in a comment.
Dude, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think we might have to tweet out a whole bunch of people if we're gonna talk about this.
Oh, maybe we'll make it for the second episode then.
We can touch base on it a little bit, I guess. Okay, so you're basically a Modern Warfare 3 type of dude, right?
It's just Call of Duty in general, but yeah, it's because I started playing Call of Duty 4. That game like just blew me out of the water. It was something so completely new to me, and then the games as they've been getting worse, except for Black Ops. Black Ops was really good. It kind of went back to the Call of Duty 4 status, and I just brought it back home. It kind of felt. Um,
Yeah.
and I have no problems with Battlefield 3. Well, actually, that's not true. I don't have. It's not that I don't have any problems. It's just I would. I wanted to get addicted to another series. I don't want to play Call of Duty anymore. I've been playing it for since COD 4, so that's like 4 or 5 years, and I want to get addicted to a new franchise. It's just nothing. The controls aren't 100% perfect on other games. Battlefield 3 has got good controls, but
Yeah, it's hard to learn them too, though, at the same time.
yeah, because they have a little bit different stick layout. Not much different though, or not stick layout, button layout. Um, but
Right, right.
my only problems, I mentioned this to you before, but my only problems that, especially being a YouTube guy and recording, wanting to record all the time,
Right.
is that Battlefield 3 doesn't have a theater mode, so I have to record every time I play something, and I can't go into the theater mode and do all those weird, cool camera angles that I like to do sometimes.
That's a big thing for a lot of people when it comes down to picking Modern Warfare 3 over Battlefield 3 in the community as commentators. But when it comes down to you know game wise, I think it's all in all, like all around, a better game than Call of Duty, in my opinion. And don't get me wrong, Lex. I've been on that train. I started Call of Duty 2 for PC. I played World at War. I played
You were a PC gamer?
Yeah, I played PC up to 2003, I think, and then it just became so much money that I couldn't keep updating my graphic card. So I was just like, you know what, screw this. Stop playing video games for a long time, and then finally bought a PS3 when I got my own job and everything. But uh, but yeah, like so finally PS3, Modern Warfare 3 came out. Black Ops was okay. I mean, I liked it. I enjoyed it. And then Modern Warfare 3 came out. I was like, you know what, man? I just can't handle this gameplay anymore. It's the same. It's the same game every new game I found. And every time I play, it's against like 14-year-olds. I was just like, I just couldn't take it anymore. And I said, I'm gonna give Battlefield 3 like a legit full month chance. And I just have never put. I honestly haven't put Modern Warfare 3 back in my system since then.
Yeah. My biggest thing is theater mode. That's the hugest thing. If Battlefield 3 had theater mode, I could guarantee you I would be playing it way more. I had one guy say, Halo wins. Movie Popcorn's like, Halo wins. But Halo was the first one to have theater mode. Halo 3 had theater mode. That was when Call of Duty 4 came out.
That's
They
right. Yeah.
they were like the originators of the theater mode. Um, and the whole Battlefield 3 versus Modern Warfare, uh, Molson's like, it's apples and oranges. And
Well, it is really like
it's
that's what it
not
comes
though.
down to,
They're
though.
both
It's the
first-person
people.
shooters. They're both first-person shooters that are modern, modern day warfare, and both have almost the exact same games. Like uh, there's domination in Call of Duty, and then there's what's the Battlefield's
Conquest
version?
domination. Con-
Conquest?
Conquest domination. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same. They have the same games, and Rush
Mm,
is just like playing Demolition, except for there's more steps. You know, you complete the one, you move on to the next one. It's the
yeah.
same thing. You have to destroy both bombs within a certain time limit. However, Battlefield works on tickets,
Right.
just life count.
Well, I guess my opinion on that, yeah, there is, kind of the same type of game modes. Um,
It's
but
not.
that's
I
that's
don't think
just
it's that
because.
different. I think it's for people that I don't know. I don't think it's that different. Literally, they're both first-person shooters. The only thing the thing that bugs me about excluding the whole theater mode, is Battlefield 3 is such a bigger game. The graphics are better. Like it's a better looking game by far.
Oh, what? Yeah, for sure.
I love the look of it. It's such a good looking game. But because it's so big, even when you play TDM and they shrink down the maps, it's still their like smallest map is bigger than like Modern Warfare 3's like biggest map. It's like that's just how much bigger they are. Because they're so big and there's so many people playing, you're always playing like 16 on 16.
Hmm.
It's so much more laggier.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
And that frustrates me. If I'm shooting somebody and they don't die, and then they spin around and shoot me right away, I lose my shit.
Yeah, but I see that's where that doesn't happen to me a lot. It happens to me on Modern Warfare more than Battlefield 3. I don't know why, but maybe.
Well, Modern Warfare 3 incorporated something. From my understanding, this is what it's called. It's called lag compensation.
Hmm.
So it gives somebody who has worse connection, it gives them first dibs on their bullets.
Yeah, and that's fucking bullshit.
It's complete bullshit. Because why should I be punished for them having shitty connection?
Right. The game itself, yeah, like they are both first-person shooters, right? It's not like we're playing BioShock, and we're not comparing those two. Like Modern Warfare 3 and Battlefield 3, yeah, they're kind of the same game, but in the same time, the only thing that's same about them is the game modes. And until they make a different game mode that's
I'll
100%
give you a
completely
whole bunch
different.
of the reasons why they're the same. They have almost the same weapons. They have the same game modes, slight variations, obviously. They're both first-person shooters. They're both based in modern time. There's not much different about them. The only difference is that Battlefield 3 is bigger.
Hmm. But I mean, that's going to be with any first-person shooter game until Black Ops 2 comes out. Like you can't say that the weapons in Black Ops 2 are going to be the same as Battlefield 3.
No, but they're going in the future.
Right. So basically, what it comes down to is like it's kind of like a genre, right? It's a first-person shooter like video game. But
Yep.
what makes Battlefield 3 better, in my opinion, is that I don't get the bullshit I fucking see on Modern Warfare 3 all the time. Like say if I go around the corner with an I don't know, M4 A1 or something like that,
Yeah.
I shoot a guy 3 times, 4 times, he dies. Lag compensation in Modern Warfare 3 is just ridiculous. And the maps are so much smaller, like you said. You run into so many corner campers that it's unbelievable. Battlefield 3 has such a diverse battlefield that's huge. I don't find that.
Yeah, that's true.
I find more of like frontal conversations or like conflictions where I'm like, oh shit, I see an enemy, he sees me. Now there's opportunity for me to aim and kill him. Not where like I walk around a corner and a guy is up on a friggin' chicken stack just looking in one direction,
I
level
definitely
15
find
prestige.
there's a lot of camping in Modern Warfare, but that's usually depending on the game mode you play. If you're playing something like Domination, nobody's really camping in Domination. Everybody's running around. Or if they're not specifically running around the entire map, they're running around a designated area trying to guard the C flag or guard the
Hmm.
A flag. So that's not that bad. But when you're playing like just straight up team deathmatch, or if you're playing search and destroy, there can be some camping involved. But that's just
Yeah,
I'm not going
definitely.
to argue against camping because I don't find camping is just strategy. If you're going to run into it every time, you're not learning from it.
No, definitely. I don't. I agree with some situations when camping's fine, um, but when you're doing it for the whole entire map, it's just like, okay, what's your point of doing this? Like.
I think camping is situational. So for uh, certain, if you're camping to guard an objective, I don't mind that.
Right. That's fine.
Yeah, I
But when you're
understand.
playing free for all and you're sitting in a corner and not moving, it's like, like, what
Well,
are you
it
doing?
usually free for all is like the noob central, and you find a lot of beginners playing free for all because they just got the game, they don't know anybody that has the
Yeah.
game, and they usually just sit there and play free for all, and it's usually a lot slower paced game.
Right. True. Um, but what's up, Demaze? But no, seriously, like another thing that separates me from Modern Warfare 3 is now you might not agree with me on this. It's just like the kill streaks of Modern Warfare 3. I'm talking about Modern Warfare 3. Just this one particular
Yep, yep,
game. I
I
just find
agree.
them out of. I
Out of
just think it's
control.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like you play a map and it's
yeah,
1,500 helicopters are in the sky.
yeah. I agree
You
with
get
you on
hit
that.
by a predator missile, and Battlefield 3 is more team oriented, where we
Yeah,
jump in
but
a helicopter
you're
and we
yeah,
go.
but you're still getting fucked over by air support, whether it's air support earned by kill streaks or air support that's just given to you at your spawn. I don't like vehicles in general. When I play Battlefield 3, I just play TDM. There's no vehicles in TDM.
So why not?
What do you mean, why not?
Why don't you like vehicles?
I don't like getting killed by a vehicle that I can't shoot with my gun. I have to
So
like switch classes to something with an RPG and
right,
lock on. I just like gun on gun games. So
okay,
if there were like if they somehow somebody came up with a new game where there was no vehicles, whether it's kill streak vehicles or anything, I think that would be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun. I mean, there's with the close quarter content like that just got released for Dice. It's like 4 new maps, I think, and there is no vehicles on the new maps.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so it's all
I
full
thought
of.
I thought downloads for Battlefield was free.
No, man.
You got to pay for the map packs?
Yeah, well, I mean, the map pack for close quarters map pack is 14.99, but I dipped into my Visa account. Don't say anything to the missus, but I got the
Hopefully
premium.
she doesn't watch this.
Fuck no, she won't watch this. I got the premium, and it's gonna give me all the free content that Dice gives out in the future.
Yeah, it's kind of like the Call of Duty Elite thing.
Yeah, and I didn't buy that. That's the thing. It's just like all my clan members were like, Taz, buy Elite, buy Elite. It's like, man, I'm gonna buy Elite when I define like when it tells me, yo, here's a whole bunch of stuff you can have that's gonna be worth your money. Then I'll buy it. So I
It's
was just,
I think it all depends on how much you play it. There's no point in you buying Elite. You don't play Call of Duty anymore, or enough. Maybe when Black Ops 2 comes out, maybe you'll play that again. You'll give it a try. Who knows?
Mhm.
But I'm not buying Elite, and I play Call of Duty. I play Modern Warfare 3 a decent amount, but it frustrates me. There's a lot of things about the game that frustrate me. Death streaks, that's fucking stupid.
It is. Death Streak's another thing. I just find, okay,
We should probably
like,
switch topics because we're getting
yeah,
pretty heated.
yeah, yeah. One quick last thing
Oh,
about
oh,
that. One quick thing is that the Death Streaks thing, like Call of Duty, I find there's just too many things to change the game. When rather Battlefield 3 is like, I got a rifle in my hand, who's better?
that's not
Almost.
true. We just talked about the vehicles. There's big
I,
fucking
I know,
tanks and
I know, man. But the vehicles, you can shoot them down just as much as a freaking counter air support in Modern Warfare 3. You just need to switch your weapon. It takes 2 seconds.
yeah. No, you
But
gotta die because I don't run that in my normal classes when I play Battlefield. I don't run like I run assault, so I have med kits
okay.
and defibrillators.
So you're telling me there has been a time in Modern Warfare 3 where you're running around and someone gets a helicopter, but you don't have like a lock on
Oh,
small.
I gotta, even in that game, I die and
Then you switch, right?
switch classes. Yeah, I gotta do the
Exactly,
same
same
thing.
deal.
It's both, yeah, it's equal. I agree with that.
Yeah, yeah. Anyways, yeah, maybe we should talk about this at a later date and maybe another topic. And
Maybe when we got a guest on here, because we're gonna try and start bringing guests on. We'll try and get a different one every week, depending on how
definitely.
it goes.
But no, that was fun talking about that, man.
It's a
I
good.
mean,
I like debating. I like it's fun as long as somebody doesn't get angry and like start like hating. The debates are good. It shows your intelligence if you're able to bring up different points each time to prove your argument.
right. And let's just put that out there. No matter, when you like play, well, when I played basketball through college and stuff, and I had friends on other teams, and no matter what you do on the court, you're always gonna be friends afterwards, no matter what.
There are those people, but there are also the ones that are like, you could go fuck yourself, blah blah blah.
Right, right. What I'm saying is like, no matter what we do on this podcast, Lex, no matter what, we'll be friends afterwards. All right.
Oh,
Let's kind of
okay. You're
make that
trying to clarify that right now with me,
yeah.
as if
Let's
I'm.
just clarify. Yeah, man. So like, no matter what, when we come in here, we're swinging. We're going balls deep swinging, and we can say what we say and what's on our mind. But at the end of the day, we're both two Canadians, and we have one podcast. So
Yeah, I like how you put the name in there. That was awesome. Oh,
yeah,
you're all right, man. I don't care what they
TM
say
trademark.
about you.
All right, so I have a topic for you.
Good. Bring it on.
Um, so when I first seen you on YouTube, you had a series called Road to Machinima, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Okay.
Yes.
So, all right. So I remember just getting flooded because you would upload a video a day and you would put an image in the right hand corner of you playing that
Mm-hmm.
video game, right? So was this like a live recording and a live like commentary every single time?
Yep.
Okay. So and you uploaded how many times per day? Once?
What do you mean?
Like I remember seeing a video after a video after a video, and I was like, man, this Lex Coop guy is like blowing up YouTube. I subscribed because you had a good. I was laughing at one commentary you did. I forget what it was. I was like, man, this guy's pretty cool. I'll subscribe to him. And then after I subscribed, I got a video like every day or maybe twice a day. And you like, where did the title come from? Were you like, was that your main goal to make this series and until you get seen by some machinima director and say, hey, we want you on board type deal? Or
For the Road to Machinima, I've only done 2 episodes, but for other stuff, it was just I did it because I liked it. I thought it was a fun hobby. Like I enjoy the editing, putting the picture over picture, and just like the whole thing of it. It's just, and when I'm talking about something, topic on my mind, it's a way of expressing myself. And to be honest with you, the whole like for a while there, for like a 6 month period, I was like, I'm gonna make it. I want to be huge. But in the
Mhm.
back of my mind, I'm still doing it because I really like it. And I've come to terms with, I think, that I'm not gonna be a big, huge, you know, commentator, and I'm not gonna be able to make a living off of this. I think I've come to terms with that by now.
Yeah, well, that's the case, right? There's so many people out there that do commentating, um, and when the end of the day comes around, it's like, what is it? Why are you doing it? Are you doing it for the right reasons? Are you doing it because you enjoy it and you get some pleasure out of it, or do you want to become famous and make money? Because in the end, like you got to face it, right? We're more than likely not going to become YouTube famous.
Oh yeah, I agree. Well, you
It's a
might. You're,
hobby.
you're pretty good,
Well, okay.
but
I think you might too. Then you know what I mean. Like I still think that you're generally good as well, but I think that it's something like they beat it a dead horse. You know what I mean? It's just there's too much out there.
I think that we started too late.
Right.
Yeah.
Actually, I created a YouTube account back in the day called Tazzy Cookie, and this was in like 2006, 2007, I think.
Yeah.
And I uploaded a Medal of Honor clan intro video, and it was hilarious, man. I had like let the bodies hit the floor, like that overused video,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that's,
yeah.
and I did a whole entire edit in Windows Movie Maker like 90 or 2000 or something like that, and I put that all together and uploaded it on YouTube. And I forgot all about it, and it has like 1,000 views, I think. And if I had to just kind of taken a tiny bit more effort into looking into it and think to myself, hey man, why don't I like just record my Medal of Honor gameplay and do commentary over it? I could have been there, man. It could have been me.
It could have been you.
Yeah, it could have been me. It would have been. I was like 2007. I was like 19 or 17, I think, 17 or 16, and it would have been awesome because no one was doing it around that time besides who, like the big YouTubers now.
Uh, yeah, yeah.
But anyways, that's just my
So how
little
did you
tip.
capture it then?
Fraps. Like the
Oh,
download
because you were a PC gamer.
right, and I put I maybe spent the whole weekend on doing it, and it was to for clan for my clan to recruit new members for my clan. But if I wasn't in a clan at that time, I was just thinking, hey man, I should record some gameplay. Then my whole entire outcome on YouTube could be different to this day. But
That's what I've said to myself. If I could go back in time and tell myself something, I would I would tell myself to get involved with this. Because when I started watching Hutch's videos like years ago, I would say, dude, get into this. You're gonna enjoy it,
hmm
and you never know, something might come of it. And that would have been like a long time ago, but I didn't, and I can't. Um,
oh, I
the
mean,
one thing I did want to talk about when you're talking about how many videos I've uploaded is that
mhm.
I am very confident that I have the most videos uploaded for the subscriber count I have. So I've got
So
500 videos. Actually, I got more than that. I got like 550 videos and 550 subscribers. I bet you if you look around, most people that have thousands of subscribers have uploaded under 100 videos.
yeah, I mean, that's another thing that's really pissing me off is I've seen somebody who has 320 subscribers and like 17 videos who has a Yosh directed partnership channel. And I'm just thinking to myself, it's like, that's what it is, man. It's a dog eat dog world in the community now because all you have to do is say like, favorite, and comment and send it out to a whole shitload of people and say subscribe, I'll subscribe you type deal, and you'll get a partnership.
That's the thing I never did is I never really networked. I'm starting to do it now, like with you, and I did
hmm
a dual com with a guy named Daryl Moore who actually doesn't. He kind of like He doesn't do YouTube anymore, but I never really. If I was networking when I first got into YouTube, I'd definitely be bigger. If I had spent half the time making videos and the other half time networking, I feel that I'd be bigger. But I just spent all my. I should have got somebody who liked networking
Hmm.
to do it, but I don't know.
Well, that's what a lot of people are doing as well, right? I have two comments very quick. Want to tell you guys. Rayman90 says, "It's not who you are on YouTube; it's who you know." I think that does have a big
Oh, for sure.
significant factor in becoming famous or even getting partnered. And DeMay says he has 44 subs and he has 93 videos. So there you go. Like I mean, there's two ends of the stick. You know, like some people have less amount of subs and a whole bunch of videos, but
It's all
and it's,
about networking, man.
it
You're
is.
not like sending your video to people, say, hey, you like this, you might like mine. Send them your best video. They might sub and they might even tell other people.
Well, yeah, and my Tazzie's like Drake Marvin's Room parody. I tweeted Wicked Shrapnel or whatever his name is
Yeah, oh yeah.
because a friend of mine told me to tweet him, and he retweeted it and liked the video, and my that video has almost 5,000 views now.
He did that for my uh what was the parody I did? Quad Sail by AWOL Nation video. He did it for that. And
Yeah, that's the one you showed me that got taken down, unfortunately, right?
no, I took it down because when I was trying to get partnered through Machinima, it had copyrighted beat in the background. So I took it down because I was worried that it might inflict my you know,
Your status or whatever.
yeah.
That's a sweet video, man. I love that.
I gotta get your buddy that fucking that did your beat. Messaged him a couple of times, and I don't know. We'll see
He
if
never uses YouTube, man. But Demay said he found on my Twitter because White Boy retweeted something I said to him. I tweeted White Boy maybe I don't know 3 months ago, and he retweeted it. So, you know, the networking does come into a big factor, but at the same time, I just like we said at the beginning of this topic is I just genuinely like uploading videos and just having fun, and sometimes I forget to network.
that's it. I didn't even bother with it. I was like, people will stumble upon it, but it's not the way it is. You got to work hard for it, and that's
Mm-hmm.
not just uploading videos. What's Tazzy Cook's YouTube? Well, that is.
ACT FPS. If you were to search ACT FPS in
Oh
YouTube, you'd find it.
yeah.
The reason behind ACT FPS, this is how I started YouTube, man. Like, do you want to hear it?
Yeah, definitely.
All right, sounds good. American Counter-Terrorists is my clan that I used to play with. Well, when I say used to, I mean it's because they still play Modern Warfare 3, and I'm a Battlefield 3 player now. Um, excuse me. I created a community channel for the clan, American Counter-Terrorist, first-person shooter, and no one uploaded it, anything. So I was like, man, I'm gonna capture some stuff. Went out, purchased a capture card and stuff. Started uploading videos. And I told everyone else, I was like, listen, guys, we have a YouTube channel. Let's get our clan out there on mainstream, kind of get it going. And no one did it. So I had to do two things: either market myself as a clan, which would be ACT, or take the long road, do it a sole proprietorship where it's just like me, and make an image as Tazzy Made You Lucky Cookie or Tazzy Cook, and that's what I did. So a lot of people always ask me like, "Yo, man, why isn't your YouTube channel like link called Tazzy Cookie or Taz Cook or something like that?"
Yeah.
That's why. It's because it kind of was a community channel for a clan that kind of went down the drain. So I just give it an facelift with my name and my image, and that's just what it is.
It definitely helps to have your name, uh, your online alias, the same as your YouTube name, but it's not necessary. Hutch was like the biggest one forever, and his YouTube channel is called Sean0728.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's not necessary, but
it's not. Yeah, you're right. It's not a make or break deal, but it does help you in the long run, I think.
yeah.
But that's why my YouTube channel name isn't what my nickname is. A lot of people get confused by that. But yeah, anyways, true story. True story.
True.
I swear.
True story. That really happened. All right, I got a question for you. This is a question I wanted to ask on like my dual comms and stuff, and I just kept forgetting to ask it. Actually, I did it for my one.
Yeah.
I did a dual com with Molson actually, and we did this one commentary over the video, and it was fucking flawless. It was hysterical. I asked these two questions, and I forgot to record the audio. I was so pissed. And you can't ask
Oh, it sucks.
yeah, man, you can't ask the questions the second time because they already know their answers and they don't laugh and they don't get like flustered. But here you go. Here's two questions for you. One, the first one's kind of easy. It's a build up to the second one. So, would you rather shit your bed or now remember at this during this question you're single, or
Okay.
would you rather go on a date with somebody that you're really interested in and piss yourself?
Um, okay, I would probably rather shit my bed.
Shit your bed, okay? Because it's you can clean it up as long as you're not taking her home that night where you got shit in your bed.
Right. So is this like happening the same type of deal? Like I either shit my bed then go on the date, or like go on the date piss myself.
I think it's just an option.
Okay, so yeah, I'd definitely rather shit my bed.
All right, all right.
Holy fuck.
So that's the first question.
All right.
The second one, okay. So you have two penises, right? One
Fine.
above the other one. The lower one is in like a normal spot, but it doesn't go erect, okay? And the second one is higher, so it's closer to your belly button, but it does go erect. What do? Do you get surgery and remove the one like that's at your belly button, or do you keep the erect one and get rid of the lower one, or do you keep them both?
No, I got a perfect idea to answer this question. All right. So what I would do is I would get the one that can be erect taken off by my belly button because that's just fucking weird. I wouldn't even be able to wear pants or put on a belt. And the one that isn't erect ever, I would go to the doctor and just say, "Hey, is there any type of medication that you can help me get erect? You know, give me a friggin'
No, no,
big
no,
friggin'
no,
horse needle in the dick
no, no,
and
no.
it'll be erect."
There's no there that it like it won't it doesn't get the blood flow.
Okay, in this case, I would take off the one that doesn't get erect, right? And the one that is always erect, I would just do the old boner pointed up on the belt kind of deal, stuck in between your belt and your
It's
pants.
not always a boner. It just has the ability to get an erection.
Okay, well then fuck,
You'll
no
keep
brainer.
you'll keep the belly button penis.
Yeah, man.
All
Why
right.
not? I would just get my like pants like personally made or something.
Yeah, a little higher, like grandpa pants, where they're up near your chin, your chest.
Yeah, fuck. I'd just be like, yeah, man, that's the new style. Screw it.
You're not cool
All right.
unless you pee your pants.
Yeah.
Do you know what movie that's from?
Billy Madison.
Nice.
Stop looking at me, Swan.
Yeah.
Shampoo's better. No, conditioner's better.
I go on silky smooth.
Yeah, that's an awesome movie. Demaze wants to ask a question to us. Demaze, if you're still in the chat, you can go right ahead, man. Welcome to the chat as well, DP Assassin. Yeah, go ahead. But yeah, Billy Madison is a wicked movie.
Yeah,
But it's one of those movies you can only watch every now and again, you know?
one of his betters. And
Yeah.
Happy Gilmore. I love Happy Gilmore.
Talk about, oh my God, poor Adam Sandler.
What do you mean? He's still getting paid millions for every movie he does.
That's fine. But he's been rich, you know, in general already. If he's definitely worried about his career. He has to be. As in comedian wise type of, you know, famous and respect. You know what I mean?
Maybe. I don't know. He's
Man, he
done
did a
he's done
movie
some
called
good
Jack and
movies.
Jill. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine.
that's
He's
just
doing
stupid.
stupid movies lately, like
That's stupid.
Jack and Jill.
But
Like, come on.
the Longest Yard was a great movie.
Oh yeah. Yep, it was. And I guess My Boy is a friggin' hilarious movie as well.
Oh, That's My Boy or That's My Son.
Yeah,
Or something.
that's My Boy. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah.
I heard that's actually like hilarious.
I could see it being funny. That's the guy from who does Saturday Night Live skits, the son. He's also the guy in the Lonely Island.
Like My Boat or whatever. I'm on a boat.
Yeah, I'm on a boat, motherfucker, on a boat. All right, where's this question at?
All right. All right, here it is. Would you rather make out with Betty White for 2 minutes or never be able to look at a woman again?
Okay, you're gonna have to refresh my memory on who the fuck Betty White is.
Betty White's like that old chick that's tell you the truth, I don't even know who the fuck Betty White is. I think it's I think it's the old lady that's like kind of famous still.
What do you mean, what old
Let me
lady? Like, I don't know who you're talking about. There's 100
You know, like,
old ladies.
okay, like you know the girl that's
You
fuck,
name a movie or something?
she's in.
Was she the girl from Murder She Wrote? Like, was she in Golden Girls?
She's like just became famous again. Fuck, man. Let me send you a link to an image right quick.
All right.
All right, just 1 second here, mate. You would know her if you've seen her.
I hope so.
Here, man. I'm sending you a link as I speak right now. Okay.
As we be speaking.
Here you go, right here. It's on Skype. There you go.
Betty White. Okay, so I'm gonna let you look at that picture and you can answer because I already know my answer.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Uh,
Yeah, she was in Golden Girls. Like DP Assassin just said.
okay. Skype. Where's the Skype?
You'll know her as soon as you see her.
Oh, okay. Would I make out with her for 2 minutes or never look at a girl again?
Yeah,
I would make out with that old lady.
and I think I'd bang her.
Yeah, I'd fuck the shit out of her. If you had to make love to her, okay, here's your options. Make it with her for 2 minutes and never be able to kiss another girl again, or have sex with her and never be able to have sex with another girl again. I would fuck her until she is like more dried up than she already is.
Oh, it's nasty, dude. Sandpaper.
Oh man, that reminds me of a joke.
Dude, I would definitely make out with her for 2 minutes if I couldn't look at another girl. I mean, it's a no-brainer.
It's a
I'd even give
woman.
her
Who
a little.
cares? Yeah.
I'd
The
give her a
question
little.
should be like Paula Abdul, where it's like a dude, but it's a woman. That's like this is like a no-brainer. Paula
Yeah.
Abdul is like a, ooh, ooh. Oh no, Paula Abdul. Sorry, wrong question. Paula Abdul is that hot chick who was on.
I was American Idol. I was like, what?
Yeah, she's actually smoking hot. I would destroy her vagina.
Paula Abdul. Hello, I'm Paula Abdul.
Abdul Jabbar. Ooh, look what they did to my taxi. But
Oh, Jerky Boys. Nice reference. Like,
I love movies.
not a lot of people remember that shit.
What was what was that like? It was a huge runway model that was a guy, super
I don't know.
famous.
I know who you're talking
Back in like the late '80s, early '90s.
I know who you're talking about, but I can't really.
There's the question: would you rather make it with that he/she, or never be able to touch another woman again? That's the tough question.
You know what, man? To tell you the truth, to answer all these questions, if it meant that I could never touch a woman again, I would do whatever I had to do. There, simple as that. I don't give a shit what you say. You can call me gay. You can hate on me.
You'd suck that dick, man. You just
I would, man. I don't. It's on record. It's on record.
It's on record. It's going up, man.
Yeah, it's fine, man. You guys can think what you want to think, but when it really comes down to it, I mean, what's 2 minutes?
Molson said, "Ooh."
What's 2 minutes, man?
RuPaul. That's the name. RuPaul. I think it's RuPaul.
I don't know, man. I don't know if I'd suck a dick, but I do. I would do a lot of shit, man. But I don't know what that.
Oh, good stuff. RuPaul. I think that's it.
Ugh. Ew. Yeah. But anyways, next topic. I don't want to start. I'm kind of getting sick just thinking about that now.
It is RuPaul, by the way. But anyways,
But thinking about just like not being able to touch a woman or look at a woman, it's just kind of like, the fuck you mean? Might as well just.
how
Like, what would you jerk? Like, even if you jerk off, like.
What?
Like, even if you wanted to jerk off, you know what I mean? You wouldn't even be able to look at any porn or anything. It's just like.
Use your imagination.
Yeah, I know, but how long can that really last? It's like, oh man, okay, come on, get it.
Yeah, you just run out of images. You keep using the same image. I got a question from Shadow Zero. How do you guys feel about the shooting in Colorado? Wow. That's a hard topic.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know if we should touch based on that because I don't know if you heard about the whole drama situation with Woody's gamer tag. Did you hear about that?
No.
Yes, you must have, dude. It was blowing up on Twitter last night. Well, to give a brief summary, he uploaded a video touching base on that. And what it comes down to is he was talking about the situation that happened and everything. And then he made a reference to a 12 KD ratio.
Oh no.
Yeah. As in, like, as in a joke.
Wow.
So, and then I guess there's a lot of people hating on him right now
That's
for making
so
that joke.
shocking for him to say that because I always thought that he was the classy one.
Well, that's like that's the whole situation, right? I tweeted to him. I was just like, listen, man, like it is what it is. You said it, just it's not that big of a deal. In the end of the day, if I mean, it sucks that he said it and made a joke out of it. But he's the classiest guy on the whole entire YouTube channel or YouTube in general. And I think a lot of people have been just waiting for an opportunity like this to jump all over his balls.
To tear him apart.
Yeah. Like, don't get me wrong, man. I don't even like Woody. The reason behind it is because, I mean, I shouldn't say I don't like him. I don't agree with a lot of things he does. Like talking to kids and answering like, Mail Mondays or whatever. It's like, hey, why don't I have hair on my penis yet? Well, listen here, 12-year-old little kid. You don't have hair on your penis because you haven't hit puberty yet.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd do that stuff. But I don't know.
He's changed. When I used to watch him, he was about the videos and about the content, and then he switched over to being oriented towards children, and I just didn't like how he changed his whole look on it. But I understand it because the target audience is like 12 to 17-year-old boys.
And
Even
that's
though
what
there are a lot of guys older that watch this stuff and watch the videos, like I watched him and I'm way older than that and blah blah blah. But the target audience is that, and so he switched over to suit the target audience.
Right, and
And
that's
he's
where
doing it
he
for a
lost a lot of
job.
people. Exactly. And at the end of the day, as much as I don't really agree with a lot of things he does and, I don't like him that much, you can't hate on him for doing that.
No, no, no. I
If you
don't hate
think
on
about it.
that.
If
I
you think
hate
about
on
it,
some
you can't.
things White Boy 7th Street has done, but I don't really hate on Woody too much. I just don't watch
But
him anymore because I don't find his videos entertaining. I find them entertaining if I was a 13-year-old boy.
Rayman Nani says, he talks to little kids about weird shit. He is wrong and needs help. He is sick and he sucks.
That's
Um,
pretty harsh.
yeah, it's pretty harsh, but it's the truth, though. I'm not really a big fan of him either, but um, it kind of sucks because little YouTubers that are actually good and deserve a chance don't really get it because all the big YouTubers just sort of taking over everybody.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, let me see. We are we've gone for an hour. I don't know how long do you want to go? I have no problem going longer, but
Yeah, we can go for a little bit longer if you want. I'm in no rush.
all right.
Say 15 or 20 minutes and then how we feel then, and we can go from there.
All right. Does anybody else have any other topics any topics to talk about? Kind of want more like interaction with the subscribers and the viewers, and feel free to ask questions.
And also feel free to tweet link to any of your followers to get more people in here. It would be awesome.
Any questions yet?
No. What do you think about have you seen the new trailer for the Battlefield 3 Armored Kill?
Battlefield 3 Armored Kill? No, what's that?
It's like a new. Well, it's not up your. You're probably not gonna like it too much because there's like a lot about vehicles, but Armored Kill is the new downloadable content for Battlefield 3, and it looks amazing.
If I like, you know what? Okay, let me
We got a question after
explain
that
my
too, right?
opinion a little bit more. I actually do enjoy the vehicles for when I just feel like fucking around and I just feel like, you know, I don't want to have to worry about capturing gameplay because Battlefield 3 games are always like a half an hour. And
Yeah.
I don't like it's not that I don't like editing because anybody who's been subscribed to me for a long time, I like editing. I don't like not showing a full gameplay. For some reason, I know that you do cut your videos down and it works for you, right? Everybody does their own little thing a little differently, and you know you're showing the major action scenes, which is what people want to see. They don't want to see you die a lot. They want to see your action scenes. That's the whole point. You know,
Yeah.
you get a
That's
good
what I
like
do.
night 7 to 10 kill streak, you know, and you show them that, and that's what a lot of people want to see. For some reason, for me, I don't like not showing the entire gameplay. It's kind of like when I watch poker on whatever, whether it's on TV or whatever, they always cut out the middle scenes, like the scenes where somebody bets a little bit and steals a small pot. They don't show every pot. I'd rather see
That's
everything.
true. That's true, man. Like I agree with you. And a lot of big YouTubers that are Battlefield 3, they like that's what they do. Like they only showcase a certain amount of things throughout their map that was good or looked good, or had something to talk about. Um,
And I understand why, because they're
Such a
just
long game.
showing their action. They're showing what is entertaining. People want to see you getting a lot of kills. They don't want to see you dying a lot, and I understand
That's
that.
for sure. Okay, so we have a question on my channel here, on my side. Rayman90 asks, if you could change one thing about YouTube's gaming community, what would it be and why?
The community, not like the okay. I thought we were talking about the YouTube layout.
No,
Um,
just the whole community, like the gaming community of YouTube. What would you change and why?
what would I change to the YouTube community? I wish that it was to be honest with you, I wish that people were less you know, kind of just less mean to each other for
That's
one,
that'd be a good start.
and I wish it was less money driven.
Yeah, that honestly that pretty much sums it up. I guess I'd say if I could change one thing about it,
Oh yeah, I
it'd
said
be
two things. I should pick one.
no. I mean, it doesn't matter. I would change just the whole aspect of trying to be that top guy. I think if a lot of people try to just focus on sharing gameplays and communicating with one another, a lot of things would get fixed quickly.
Yeah,
Because, like you said, it's all money. It's just a money hungry industry now, and I think it's kind of sad to think about.
yeah. But that's business, and that's what life is. If you're gonna make money off of something, you're gonna be driven by money. And but that, I think it's because people are getting paid too much. Not, no, that's not true. The big YouTubers are the only ones that are getting paid too much.
Yeah,
But
they are.
it's just like hockey, or any sport. When you become the best or the top 10 of that sport, you're gonna get paid a ridiculous amount of money. It's
Yeah.
it's pretty similar.
Well, I mean, Lexa's Canadian, yes. But I mean, it comes down to the same idea as like you just said. You get paid too much. Well, Woody's gamer tag, he just paid off his mortgage to his house on YouTube money. He quit his job and everything.
Yeah, he did. Yep. And White Boy makes way more than he does because
Yeah, and I
he's
mean,
got
just
like 1.2 million subs, and the guy uploads 3 videos a day, and I don't know. I've heard rumors about him making like hundreds and hundreds of $1,000s a year, which is just insane. But
right.
good for them. In all honesty, good for them because they worked hard. They've been at it since the beginning.
That's true, man. I think it's like every 1,000 views, they get $2 or something like that, or or $1 or something like that. So if they're uploading 5 videos a day, and each video is getting in the close to the 100,000 views. It's like, well, you do the math. I'm not going to do it, but
Yeah. I got a question from Molson. Says, "What do you guys think of the YouTube gaming trolls?"
yeah. You can answer this one. I'll give you my opinion afterwards.
I answered your question first.
Okay. My opinion on the trolling on YouTube is kind of, I don't like it. I just think it's a way of trying to get showcased or drawing attention to yourself or making someone else look stupid, and I'm not for that. But if it's innocent, like you're doing, like if you're online, for example, and someone's sitting in a corner and you block them in the corner, you can't get out, that's fine. But I don't like it when you're like, there's a few YouTubers out there that actually change their voices to sound like a girl, and then they get the guy to like send a message back and forth, and it makes fun of them at the end. It's like, I'm actually a guy. I don't know about that stuff, but trolling is okay. But when it comes to you're getting kind of personal and fooling someone into something that they think that's legit, I don't like that. But that's just my opinion.
Uh, I think he's referencing towards like the comments, or I'm assuming. Molson, are you talking about the videos that people make, or are you talking about like the comments and how people are talking shit and whatnot? Just give me a second here. The videos. Okay, so he's talking about the comedy videos where they go and trap
Yeah,
them in a corner and then they make fun of them and or not
yeah.
make fun of them, but like get humiliating kills on them and stuff like that. They're
Like
funny.
the one that comes to my mind, yeah, one comes to my mind is a Battlefield 3 one I seen. which I liked. It was a troll video, and he was way back in the mountain, and he went all the way behind a sniper, and he seen a sniper laying down, and he put like 4 C4s on him, right? And then he went and laid down, went to his recently player added list, and like messaged the guy, and was like, "Hey,
I think I saw this video. He was
like
on a
look up
sniper
behind you."
tower,
Yeah, he's like,
and
"Look
he
up
like
behind you."
balconied. He came in on a parachute.
I think maybe I'm thinking might be thinking about a different one. He messages him, so he gets an inbox messages. He checks the message, like he sent them like, "Hey, look out! I put a C4 behind you," right? So that message got sent to him. It popped up. He read it, and then he seen the player try to get up and move, and he blew him up with the C4, which is fine. That's funny, right? But
Excuse me. Those videos are funny. I think they're funny, but the problem with some of these videos is that the people that they're doing these things to, and I'm talking about the ones where they trap them in a corner and then they can't play, or the guys that run the choppers and they put it on the spawn so when people spawn they can't move.
hmm
The problem with that is that they're ruining the gaming experience for the person who paid for the game. They're only thinking about themselves, and they're only thinking about their videos and the comedy that they can make of it. They're ruining. If I pay for a game, I don't want it to be ruined and like me get all pissed off because somebody feels like being a troll and doing that. If you're doing something different, like where you're like the one videos that I seen make me laugh so hard. Uh, it's a Call of Duty one where the guy, do you remember dolphin diving in Black Ops?
yep.
He would run up to a guy and run around him like a couple of times, and then he would run dive and do dolphin dive, and then mid dolphin dive he would quit, and then you'd see the person like run in circles trying to figure out where that person went. And there was a couple of videos where the person tried jumping in the exact same spot to see if they went through the map or something.
What the hell?
Those videos are hysterical. If you're
Yeah,
doing
those
something
ones are
like
fun.
that, but if you're ruining the experience for somebody else, I don't necessarily like that.
Yeah, me either. Well, fuck. All right, so how about we? I'm gonna ask you one more question from Demaze, and we'll
And
end
I
it
got one
on
after
this,
that.
and then we'll end it after that. All right.
All right.
Okay, so Demaze asks, would you rather never touch a woman again or be a gay prostitute for 5 years?
Oh, wow. Five
That's
years. That's a long time.
like that. I don't know, man.
I can't do gay prostitute for 5 years.
No, I'd say no. I'd have to become a
Is this the
fucking.
same guy asking all these fucking weird
Yeah.
questions?
Yeah.
Is he trying to find out if we're gay or something? What the
I
hell?
don't know. I don't know, but it's it's a funny question. I think I wouldn't touch a girl anymore, man. I don't think I could do the 5 year term.
No, I don't even. In all honesty, man, I don't even know if I can do a one night term. Maybe
No.
one night. Maybe
Would you?
not. I don't know.
That's like that's basically saying like, would you go to jail for 5 years? That's basically what that's saying.
It's exactly what it is. All right. Movie popcorn asks. Oh wait, like trapping is. Oh, so you said like trapping is okay, but like after being what? Like after being like?
Hmm.
Ask kids. I don't understand what that means. Ask kids for their parents because their kids is hacking, and then the kid gets in trouble. Isn't cool.
Okay, next caller.
Yeah, I don't understand that,
What
buddy.
the
I'm
hell?
so sorry. Like trolling parents. Oh, I think he's making reference to there's people on YouTube that um, when they make a video and then for some reason the kid upsets the YouTube maker and then they tell all their viewers to go troll this kid and you can get kids they send them like um, they spam them with like hate messages and they spam them with uh, uh, ah,
I know what you mean, though. Yeah.
ranking down, and then they spam them with flags. They flag their account and get their account shut down.
Yeah, that's stupid. I don't agree with that either.
But the thing is that a lot of the times is those kids are being like usually they're usually being racist online, and a lot of the time that's why they do it. This person's racist, and kids online kids have there's no repercussions for their actions, so they just say whatever they want when they're online playing video games.
hmm
So I kind of understand it, but at the same time, it's not your place to do that. You should be sending the parents a message, not saying your kid is like this. But it's like taking the crime into your own hand. You're a vigilante at that point.
Basically, yeah, I have to agree with you on that one, Lex. But yeah, I think an hour and 30 minutes is a pretty good time frame for our first episode here. What do you think?
I think it's not too shabby.
Yeah, I think it went pretty well, without too many flaws. But it's a learning process, right? So we're gonna learn how to do this a little bit better and hopefully get it out there to our viewers a lot more before we do it next week. So
Yeah.
um, so yeah, so I guess that's all. Unless you want to say something.
Uh. Oh. Okay, it's good. Sorry, I thought I wasn't recording.
But yeah,
No. I think that was fun. I think that was awesome. It's just like a regular conversation. I like the input from the viewers. I love the comments. It
yeah, that was awesome.
it gives us something to talk about. Even the weird ass gay questions that we got, no big deal. Um, anything you want to say? You want to say goodbye? You want
Yeah,
to do
man.
the outro?
I'll just do the outro. So I guess once again, thanks for viewing this Two Canadians in One podcast. Um, I'm Taz Cook, and Lex Coop is. You can go ahead and say goodbye, and we'll catch you guys next time.
You don't want to. I want you to do your outro, man.
Okay, yeah. All right, I'll stop after that. As always, you guys, Tazzy Cookie signing out.